All right, so let's write our first C++ program in this case. So back to the code here. Let's delete absolutely everything we have here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do now is to actually write this code. So hash type include. Okay, you want to put in a space and then you type, open up your left angle bracket and type iOS in small letter and string. So you might be thinking, what does this line actually do? Well, this line includes the iOS stream library, which lets you input and output commands. Without this command, you would not be able to input and output commands. You would not be able to print anything on the screen. Okay, so this is usually the first command right in this case. And the second command that comes right after, it's like where you need to start writing your code. Think of, say, you have all the tools, but you need a house where you need to start using them, right? So in that case, we're going to open up this function called int main, and then you open up the parenthesis, and then your curly bracket right after. Okay, so this is where your house, this is where you write every single code about C++. So what you want to do now is to actually write return 0 right in this case, and then you end it with a semicolon. Now this return 0 tells the computer that everything runs successfully. For example, if it returns 1, it means there's a slight error in your code. But if it returns 2, and so on and so forth. So if it returns 0, it means your code is actually clean, right? So above the return 0, we are going to be writing this, so std, okay, which actually means standard, not sexually transmitted disease. You want to put it into colons here, okay, and then you write cout. Now this cout actually means console output, or you can call this C character. Okay, then this out means output. Okay, so in full term it means standard character output. Okay, so this is the command which would allow you display results to your screen, and then you open up two left angle brackets. Okay, and then in double quote you can now print out the result you want. So for example, we can say this is central console here, like that. Okay, good. So then you put in your semicolon, and that's it. Okay, so standard character output, and then output out this text here. Okay, that's all. So be sure you save your file, okay, or it should be on autosave. Then the next thing you want to do is to actually run your code. So to run your code, right at the top there, you would see this run C++ file. Okay, so what you want to do is to simply click run C++ file. Then let's check the result. So you can see we have our result right here. So this is central console, and it's as easy as that. Okay, let's write another line. So come right here, hit that down, and then let's type the same thing. So std, which means standard again, then character output, then two left angle bracket, and then double quote, you can print in the result you want. Okay, I really love C++. Okay, then let's put in semicolon and execute this code again. So run C++ file. So let's see the result we have right in this case. Then you would actually see 2 printed to the terminal. Okay, as you can see, it actually displays this is central console. I really love C++, but it's on the same line. Oh, how do we fix it? Anyways, it's very easy to fix. So one way you can do it is to actually print out this next line to a new line. So to do that, what you want to do is to come right after this, and to put in two left angle bracket again, then you type std again, which means standard, 2 colons, then you type this end line like so, and put in semicolon, and that's all. Okay, so what this would actually do is it actually allows you to have the next line printed to the terminal. Okay, so what I will do is to also copy this and then paste it right here too, like so. That's it. So let's execute it and see the new result. uh so it's loading, and you can now see we now have this printed on a new line. So this is Central Council. I really love C++. So you can see how interesting this is, right? Very good. But of course, there's another better way to put it on a new line instead of putting it this way. Okay, so to do that in single quote, then you put \n. So this actually means new line too. Okay, so I think that would be much better than writing this longer code. And so let's open a single quote, then \n, which actually means new line. And if you get to run it again, there's no difference. It's just the same thing. Okay, good. So that will be the result of that. So also, you can simply write comments too in C++. Okay, and let's come to codes at the top here. What comment does is you can actually write notes for yourself, or you can write notes for other developers to understand one thing or the other. So to write your comments, just think of it like saying you are writing a note, but of course, it will not be able to interpret or compile your comments. Okay, it's just invisible to you or to the developer. So to write a single line comment, you can just say this is a single line comment, and you can keep writing and on like that. Okay, that's a single line comment. And you can also write comments on multiple lines. Okay, we call that a multi-line comment. You just have to put in /*, and you can see it closes it for me. Okay, and then you can just write this is a multi-line comment. You can continue to write. Okay, so that's a multi-line comment, so you can break it as much as you want. Okay, so that's the introduction to C++, right? In this case, move on to the next video talking about what variable is.